Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Mac if you're new here, and today I'm going to be showing you how you can create a digital product to sell on an Etsy store. I posted a video about this about a year ago and it was so popular and so many of you loved it, and I wanted to create an updated version. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, I post videos talking about e-commerce, passive income, different side hustles, and so much more. So if that interests you, join our community here on YouTube and my other social medias, which I will link for you below. The very first thing is, what is a digital product? Essentially, it is a file that you are selling to a customer and it's all done virtually. So you create a file type. So in this case, we're going to be creating an art print. So it'll either be a JPEG or PNG that we're creating online using Canva. We're then downloading that and selling that file to a customer. Once that customer purchases, they're going to directly receive that file from our selling platform. So in this case, Etsy, and then they have access to that file indefinitely. So something to keep in mind here is returns are not a thing with digital products. You cannot take back access to a file once you've given it to someone. So keep that in mind. Now, if you're thinking, okay, I'm interested in this, I want to sell a digital product, where can I sell my digital product? Most of the time, I always refer people to Etsy because, especially if you're a beginner, it's one of the best places to sell online in general because it is so welcoming and user-friendly to beginners, but you're also using their e-commerce marketplace, which already has customers that are coming to it consistently. Now, there's also the option of selling on your own store, such as a Shopify or a Wix store, and creating digital products or digital art prints, planners. There's so many different things. I will have a list for you of different digital product ideas, and I will put that in the description box below for you. It's a free download and it'll give you a bunch of different ideas, get the creative juices flowing. Deciding what kind of digital product you want to sell can kind of determine where exactly you should sell that product. So again, Etsy is really great for beginners. Shopify is going to be, a website that you have to create and you will have to drive traffic to. There's also the option of selling your items to different creative websites like Creative Fabrica, where you can sell your designs to them. There's lots of different options and ways to go about it. Once you have an idea of what kind of digital product you want to sell and where you may want to sell it, now you have to create your digital product. And this can be a very intimidating part of the process because you may be thinking, I have no idea how to create an ebook. I have no idea how to create an art print, and that's totally okay. I'm gonna explain to you and break it down to you because I never used to know either. So one of the best ways to do this is to create it in a user-friendly platform like Canva. Canva is great. It's very user-friendly for beginners especially. Now, if you're unfamiliar with Canva, it is a design app that you can use on many different devices to create tons of different designs. However, the problem that can be run into here is not knowing what exactly you can create and legally sell using Canva fonts and elements. So that is where the magic comes in of using a website called Creative Fabrica. Now, Creative Fabrica is absolutely amazing because you can find nearly everything that you need to create a design on their platform. So when you are wanting to create something unique, but you're not really sure how to, this is going to be your best friend because you can download fonts, different graphics, so many different elements and patterns. Honestly, the options are endless. Like everything from planner templates to art prints, you can really use this as a create all. And the best part too is that when you're downloading an item, what the creative usage rights are on that. What this means is that exactly what license is available coming with that design. You want to make sure anytime you're selling products online that you do have the proper licensing to sell that product or that design. What's awesome about using Creative Fabrica is that it's coming with that, so you don't have to worry about any trademarks or copyright issues because you already know when you download it that you have the right to use it. So once you have an item that you want to use from Creative Fabrica, all you have to do is download it to your device and then upload it directly into your design platform like Canva. And Creative Fabrica was so amazing to give me a link to share with you all that you'll be able to get your first 10 downloads for free. I will leave that in the description below for you so that you can check that out and see all the awesome features that it has available. So I am going to
to create an art print here, and I'm going to show you step by step how I would go about doing this and using the graphics from Creative Fabrica. So I want to create a kawaii inspired coffee print to go in someone's kitchen. My target is kind of, you know, the cutesy kawaii, different types of elements. And because I don't want to create that on my own, I'm going to go over to Creative Fabrica and search for that. As you can see here, there is a bunch of different little kawaii elements and graphics popping up. So I can definitely find one of these to use. But this is the one that I'm going to go with here. I feel like I can create a cute design with this. So I'm going to go ahead and download that. And it's going to pop up right here for me. And then I also want to check out some fonts so that I can use, you know, some cute fonts with this. So I'm going to head over to the font page and do the same thing and search for a font. I really love these like groovy types of fonts. These do really well. Especially on Etsy. So I found this font here. I think it's perfect for what I want to create. So again, I'm going to download that. So now that I have the font and the graphic that I want to use, I'm going to head over to Canva. I'm going to go over to create a design and go to custom size. When you're selling art prints, you can sell different sizes of prints because when someone prints it out, they may want to scale it and have a different size print in their home. So a great way to do this is pick a larger print size and have it so that the customer can scale it down themselves. You always want to scale down an image, not up, because then it loses quality. I'm going to be doing a 4:5 ratio, and I'm going to be doing a 16:20 inch art print. That way it can be scaled down to 2 different sizes in that ratio. Now my artboard is properly sized here, and I'm going to upload those elements. So I just dragged and dropped those directly into my Canva element tab, and then I am able to use those over here on my artboard, and they're super high quality too. They look great, so good sign. You always want to check that. And then I'm going to just create a text box here so that I can upload that font that I just got. You always want to make sure to unzip the files before you try to upload them or it will not work. Then under the fonts tab, I'm going to scroll down to upload a font. So then I'm going to just confirm that I have the rights, upload that, and then it's going to be available directly over here under my fonts. So once that's done uploading, we have our font right in here like this, and we can start creating our design. So I'm going to just go ahead and start making a design here. I do have a Canva tips tutorial that I will leave linked below for you, and I'm just going to kind of speed up this process, but be as creative as you want with this. You can really do some awesome things, especially because we have our elements and our font, and now it's just about bringing our creativity into it. Now that my design is finished, I'm going to make sure that my file is named what the design is, because when the customer receives a download, this is what it will be called. So that's something important to keep in mind. I always like to put the size that it is as well. And if you are going to offer more than one size to your customer and you want to resize it for them, you can do that within Canva Pro account. Just something to keep in mind. So now I'm going to go to share so I can download this art print. There are multiple options of files that you can offer a customer for their art print. I typically like to offer JPEGs or PDF prints. I'm going to go ahead and do this as a PDF print, and I'm going to just simply hit download. Now this file is the one that I will upload over at Etsy. Something else that I want to mention to you is I am going to create mockups, and a great way to do that is using Creative Fabrica to get a mockup image as well. If you search for frame mockups, you can find some really cool designs to put your image in, and this is a great way to get beautiful and unique mockups. And all you'd have to do is the same process as before of downloading that mockup, uploading it into Canva, and then placing your image over it. And I do have other videos on that as well. You can then upload this as a digital listing on your Etsy store and simply just put that file you just created in that listing and then make it your own using mockups and a good title, and it will be ready to go and be sold on Etsy. And then if someone purchases, they will instantly receive this download.
So digital products are absolutely amazing. There's something you can get so creative with, and they're so so many opportunities out there and niches that you can get into, and it is just becoming a thing. So it's definitely a great time to start this as a side hustle or go full in on tons of different platforms. So I highly recommend that you start doing this. Check it out, see what it's about. Again, I will have that free download for you available in the description of different digital product ideas. I also do have a course that goes over everything step by step. You can use code YouTube to get a discount off on that if you're interested in it. And I also have some other YouTube videos going over digital products that I will leave linked below if you have not seen them yet. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.